Right, so I'm heading up to Redtek this morning to take over some of the bits that are going to be needed for the conversion, to be precise, for the actual gearbox console. So that's the structure underneath the, the gear change console. That's the structure under the gear change lever that holds the lever in place and makes it pivot. On the C4, it's actually, you use the transmission tube that houses the prop shaft. But once you take that away, you have to have a structure in place for that. So I've got all the bits from Porsche. I'm going to go up to Nick, have a chat, see where we are with everything. It's taken quite a while to get this collar made up. It's been quite frustrating, really. It's not his fault. The people who are machining it are dragging their heels. But it has been quite frustrating, really. I want to get on with it now. So anyway, go and have a chat with him. Have a look at the various bits that are needed. It'll be useful for you guys to know as well if you're doing your conversion, whether you're doing the gearbox conversion as I'm doing, so converting the C4 gearbox, or whether you're actually putting in a 993 gearbox or anything else. You're still going to need to make this modification to the gearbox, to the gear change console. Okay, so these are all the bits for the C2 conversion. There's the center console there. There's a couple of bushes and the shift rod and another little couple of circlips to hold it all in place. So I think from Porsche this is about 300 quid or so. And I'm here at Redtek now. They build 911 engines. You've probably seen in some of the other videos. Nick's over there in the corner. And just drop these parts off because I think he's going to sort of build up a kit so you don't have to sort of pay full whack from Porsche. And you can get all the bits from him when we actually do the conversion. So this is Nick. We're waiting at the moment for the collars, right, to be machined. Yep. To convert the C4 box and everything else. So we think possibly in the next month or so. We're not sure. It's taken a while, but obviously the guy I mentioned before as I was coming up, it's not really down to you. It's down to the guys who are machining, who are taking their time on that. But hopefully it will be about that. As soon as we got those, we can get going. Got the bits there as I've shown you, and then that'll be it, yeah?
That's it, yeah. Do the back end of the gearbox, lock it all in there, and yeah.
Excellent.
Up for a rebuild.
Good stuff. So we've got a gearbox already that we're going to put straight into my car to speed things up a bit. So is that's the C4 gearbox.
Yeah, that's the bare casing.
Okay.
It's all stripped and ready to roll, so we'll rebuild the whole thing. Measure it all up,
Brilliant.
make sure it's all right, and yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. So obviously the rear diff as well, we're going to try and use the existing rear diff with the PDAS system.
Yes, that's it, yeah.
So obviously we'll make sure that the rear diff is actually, in good condition and everything else.
That's
and then
right,
once we've built it all up, we'll take it testing and we'll see if it works properly as a limited slip diff on a two-wheel drive car.
See how it
or whether it's fucking awful.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Just see how it controls it, yeah.
Okay, cool. It sounds like a plan.
Good.